Thank you very much from wherever you are joining me from. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on where you are joining me from all over the world. Today is Wednesday, 7th of February 2024, and today another milestone will be established by Governor Alex Shomauti of Abia State. The governor will be flagging off a very long stretch road project that will be starting from Abiriba Junction, that's in Umuahia town, and to get all the way to Ohafia local government. Based on the information we were given, 3 construction companies will be handling this project. We are aware that Cranborg is part of those handling the project. Ferrotex is one of the companies. We'll be having one other company. So the governor will be flagging up this project from 3 strategic areas. Number 1 is this point here you are seeing here, the Umuahia Junction. The next place is at Akara Junction, and the 3rd place is at Ohafia. The governor will move from this stretch of road and be commissioning and be flagging of this project one step after the other. We believe that this project will be a big project, especially to cut across most of the Abia North local government areas, and it will touch a lot of lives. So as we move on this journey of this flagging off, just be with us and join us. We'll be showing you everything that will be happening part to part, and we know at the end of the day you will clap for us. Make sure you join all our social media handles and be blessed. Thank you very much.
Excellency Dr. Alex Shomauti, OFR, Trailblazer Governor, Joint Breaker Governor of our time, His Excellency Dr. Alex Oti, we're happy to have you here. Before Anyana Malitea Bumeme.
It is my pleasure and privilege to welcome all of us to this great occasion, the official flag-off ceremony of the rehabilitation of the Umuahia Uzuakoli Abiriba Ohafia Road, Section 1, Umuahia to Uzuakoli. That's what we are flagging off now, the section of the road from Umuahia to Uzuakoli. Before I proceed, I want to thank His Excellency the Executive Governor of Abia State for his commitment, resilience, doggedness, and determination to ensure that all nooks and crannies of the state feel the impact of government, especially in the provision of good road network. The great zeal shown by the governor to rewrite the infrastructural architecture of the state cannot be overemphasized. Our action governor, I am proud to be part of this history that is being made through you. It is only a government that is sensitive to the plight of the masses, a government that is poised to alleviate the suffering of the people, that can make this great achievement possible. The contractor that is funding this project is Cranborg Construction Company Limited. The company was selected because of its track record of delivering good quality jobs. We are therefore not in doubt that the same standards for this road will be achieved when the road is delivered. The road is being supervised by the engineers of the Ministry of Works, Umuahia.
Mine would be more of a thank you speech to our dear governor. I'm here to tell this man that he's the Moses of our time. I'm here to thank this man for not relenting in the struggle to emancipate Abia. It is one thing to have a vision or to have an ambition. It is another thing to be steadfast in this. vision or ambition. Our dear governor had a vision, had an ambition, and he was steadfast. And today, God has crowned his effort with victory. We thank you very much. Governor Alex Oti has proven that it is not rocket science to develop a society. It's very simple. The Dubai we see today, 30 years ago, was a mere desert. But in less than 1 year, Dr. Alex Oti has transformed Abia State into a construction site.
What we have come here to do is to set the tone and let the contractors go to work. When we were campaigning, we told you clearly that we were going to fix Abia. I remember that our tagline then was a charge to Abia people, and we asked you to weep no more because help was on the way. So we are just keeping to our promise of ensuring that our tears of several decades are wiped away so that our people will stop weeping. There are a lot of challenges for which we have seen protests in different cities and states, and those challenges have to do with the realities of the economy. Exchange rate keeps changing every day. Inflation is about 30% at the moment. Oil prices, fuel subsidy was removed and oil prices have gone up. That's petrol and PMS. So it has become much more difficult to achieve anything. But then we are convinced that just like our people say, na mberede nyere dike, ana ọkwa mberede ka eji ama dike. So asị ka m gwa unu na otu ọ dị ihe si dị, ihe ndị ahụ anyị si unu na anyị ga-eme ha. So onye ọ na-aṅụla ngwụ na nkwọ na-abịa. Nke a ka mbido. Akwa babies akwa. Akara na-eshi everywhere. I'd like to let our people know that we are not in competition with anybody. We are just running our own race. So sometimes when people are comparing us with other governors, I ask what the yardstick is. Because our people here have different needs from those whose roads have been fixed. So we are just comparing ourselves with ourselves. How were we yesterday? And how do we want to be tomorrow? That is what is important to us. So let's forget about best governor and other. There's no yardstick. We don't want to be best governor. We just want to be governors that serve our people. So the whole idea of fixing and reconstructing this very important road, I'm told is about 67 kilometers from here to the part of Ohafia where it will terminate. And we selected 3 contractors because we divided the road into 3 sections. It's not as if one contractor could not have done it. But we're in a hurry. We want to recover lost grounds. So we do not have time to spend. So if we gave it to one contractor, maybe it would take a lot of time. And that is why we split it into 3. And if the information I have is correct, that is about 67 kilometers, then when you divide it into 3, you are talking of no less than 22 kilometers apiece. So, and that is still a very long stretch of road. The idea is that we want the road to be completed as quickly as possible. So I'm happy that I have Saba and his team here, the management of Kremborg. Thank you for coming to join us. You have performed in different places to standard, and we have no doubt that you are going to do an excellent job here, just like the Osa Road that you have been doing. They are the ones doing the Osa Road, and we are happy with the pace of work. So well done. I would like to assure you that we have competent engineers who would be keeping watch. Not because we don't trust you, but we want to be sure that what we signed on the contract is exactly what is delivered. And I would like to also tell you that you will be seeing me from time to time, sometimes with my measuring tape, coming to cross-check that what we are paying for is what we are getting. So we don't tolerate hanky-panky, low-quality job. We will not tolerate it. So thank you very much for the commitment to do an excellent job. Most importantly, you know us, there are no cost overruns, variation, time overrun. So everything must be delivered based on the specification that was agreed. And I believe you are supposed to deliver the road in 6 months, right? Huh? By God's grace. God has given us grace already. So I've gotten the commitment of the management of Kremborg that this road would be delivered to specification and in the record time that we have agreed. So we want our people to move on roads that are motorable. We want people who are doing business in all the nooks and crannies of Abia to be able to evacuate their products and come to the townships to sell them. We want all our leaders to feel free, those who live in Lagos, Port Harcourt, Aba, Umuahia, Owerri, to feel free to come back to their villages, spend time, be there over the weekend, spend money in the villages and stimulate the economy in the villages so that our people will also have a good life. That is how an economy works. So my challenge to all our brothers and sisters from Ohafia, Abiriba, Ibere, Bende, Akara, Uzuakoli, Uzuitem. You know, we have a lot of big men there. They should, I'm challenging them to come back more frequently because we are fixing the road. So, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Let me thank you for the support that you are giving this state, the support you are giving the government that you elected yourself, your own government. And I would like to challenge you to continue to support this government. I challenge you to carry out your civic responsibilities of paying your taxes, paying your rates and tariffs, and giving overall support to this government so that together we can build a prosperous state. So, on that basis, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank you for being part of this event and thank you for listening to me. And if we are ready, we will proceed to the scene where we will cut the tape. I know that Kremborg has already started. They're always in a hurry, so that is very good.
The lives of the Ndisukwata. Akara is a very unique location. It's a beehive of activities. The flag of this road is very significant in the sense that when the road opens up, the traffic congestion you used to have here on account of festive occasions will be eased, and the flow of traffic and movement of persons will be greatly enhanced. We thank you so much, sir.
So all we are doing is to ensure that our position as first is not only maintained, but would not be in contention. How can you be first if the road to every nook and cranny of your state is in serious debt, dilapidating? How can you be first if your hospitals are now places where people go and don't come out alive? How can you be first if your schools are in serious states of disrepair? How can you be first if your people cannot sleep with their two eyes closed? How can you be first if the environment is littered with garbage? And anytime you breathe in foul air. So those are the things we decided to deal with as quickly as we took office. And we are very intentional about them. So building this road is not a favor, it is a responsibility of government. Andy, I understand the contract is for 18 months. I want to reduce it to 12 months. No problem? assure you is that all the support you will get, just like we have always got our support. This is not the first time you are working for us. The other thing that is important to me are the specifications. You have signed a contract. We know the thickness of the asphalt. We know that every part of it should have stone base, and then the drainage system. I am donating 2 engineers from the Ministry of Works that will be with you on a permanent basis to supervise the job. In addition, you will also be seeing me sometimes coming unannounced with my tape, and I want to measure and be sure that we are doing what we are doing. So we have agreed. In 12 months, we will commission. All the specifications, the standards will be maintained. And this road will last forever. Now, challenge to our people. Emana metesuya no na honama. Oh yes. So onye ona nwere tax no koya kuwa atome na ndị agboro na atụgharị ndị mmadụ for tax. Ọgụ na wata na-ekwu gọọmenti anyị awụ gọọmenti ndị agboro. Ọ gọọmenti onye ọna ma ihe o kwesịrị ime ya eme ya. Onwe onye ga-edistọbụ ndị kọntraktọ ife anything na-eme ka ndị Aba na-eme ha pụta n'ụtụtụ ha eshie ributere ndị kọntraktọ. Unu ebidogo ya? Chineke gọzie gị. So ihe m niile will support for the contractors so that together we will do a new thing in our state.